So we just had night one in the lean-to, and yeah, I think the setups worked pretty good. I mean, other than the lean-to being slanted, so it was like sleeping in a sliding recliner all night. Everything was pretty solid. You got the lean-to right over there, and we got some breakfast going now, and we're just gonna kind of relax, enjoy a little bit, eat, pack up, and we'll get strolling. How'd you sleep?
Good.
Yeah?
Kept shifting, but
It's night one, you know? And the temperature was really nice. Got nice and chilly in the evening, so.
kept my feet open the whole time.
Yeah, it was
So nice.
it was good sleeping temperature. Alright, we're gonna grab some food and we're out. So we just packed up from Camp 1. We're leaving the Cold River Lean-To, number 2. And we're heading back onto the trail. Feeling pretty good, actually. Pack's a little bit lighter since yesterday.
Yeah.
Lack of food and all that other stuff. A little lighter on the water this morning, too. Met a really nice guy named Pork Belly. And had some good conversation. He hung...
Camp banter.
Camp banter, exactly. Lean-to banter, or shelter banter.
Shelter banter.
He was hammocking down a little ways from us. And yeah, we got like an 18-mile section to do today. Trail looks really good right now. And we're looking forward to crushing it, huh? So we'll let you guys know how it goes. And we'll check back in later. So we're just a little later this morning. We got an 8:30 start. So a little behind yesterday, but I think it'll be similar in the type of miles that we'll do. Hopefully we'll arrive at camp at 5-ish again.
Yeah.
Get all set up. That was really nice. It was nice to actually relax and enjoy something I didn't do too much of last time. So, all right. So we're at when the trail splits, and the Northville-Placid Trail goes this way, and then the Seward Trailhead system goes to the right. We're going to Shattuck Clearing, 10.3 miles, and we're going that way. So, off we go. So the first mile-ish of the trail so far, definitely reminiscent of my thru-hike last year. A lot of drainage and a much wetter section than we've had, I think, the whole time so far. I mean, it's
inclines.
Yeah.
A lot of step overs.
A lot of walking down rocky drainage bed, aka the trail. But it opened back up again, and yeah, this is what I would consider the, not the hardest section on the trail, but definitely the most Adirondack-y in terms of trail construction and, how it goes up and down and winds and all that stuff. So we're getting into the site of the Hermitage. It's our first relic, which should be, and we just came from that way, and we're gonna continue on. So we're back at the Hermitage site of Noah John Rondeau, and here you got all the little items, and this was the foundation of his main camp, kind of back in this area with the sign. Got the man cub over here.
The tired man cub.
Tired man cub. We've done about 4+ already this morning, and Alushka should be straight up ahead. So we're gonna head to that and take a sit down a little bit and evaluate from there, see how we're feeling. Feeling pretty good, but just cruising, keeping it nice and steady. We're cranking over 4 miles an hour, so we're gonna slow down a little bit. No rush. So we made the Alushka Lean-To, and we walked down by the river to try to take a rest, soak our feet, or he's soaking his feet, sun, dry out a little bit. But as you can see, the black flies are making that a little difficult. The view, on the other hand, is absolutely stunning, and they were right. The Alushka Lean-To definitely had swarms of mosquitoes because this section of water doesn't run quite as fast. And last year, I remember it running a lot faster, but the rain was a lot more and the water levels were a lot higher. So I guess this is what it looks like on a normal year, but super beautiful anyway. Yeah, he really doesn't like bugs. So we're at the Alushka Lean-To, and we're packing up, getting ready for our next push towards the Shadow Clearing. And yeah, we'll probably stop for lunch when we get around there. I got about like 6 miles to Shadow Clearing, but I think there's a set of Cold River Lean-Tos. I think 3 and 4 are on the way. So we're going to stop at those probably for lunch if the bugs aren't horrendous. Intel was definitely correct. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but mosquito swarms here are very horrible. So
And the black flies?
Yeah, black flies really bad down by the water. Mosquitoes up by the lean-to, black flies down by the water. So happy we stayed where we stayed last night instead of over here. Yeah. All right, we're off. This is the building supplies for a potential bridge, and apparently there was a bridge that used to span this little section, but as you can see, there's nothing. So the trail's dead ahead. Here's the bridge materials, and we're gonna rock hop it. All right, so this is what I meant by the Adirondack-y section of trail, which is Duck Hole to Shadow Clearing. It's this small, super windy, narrow cut trail with rocks, and you have the Cold River to your left, and the trail winds along the river, and it's just narrow and technical, and there's a lot of blowdowns and reroutes and wet spots, and it really keeps you on your toes. So I forgot how beautiful this section of trail really is. It's like really worth the 30-something, 36-mile, triple section just to be in here. It's totally different trail from anything else on the rest of the Northville-Placid Trail, and it really feels like, you're out in the Adirondacks. Just winding along the river is just so wonderful, so beautiful. It's sunny, it's hot, which is okay, but it's not quite as hot as it was last time, and the bugs are way less than they were last year. So it's making it a really enjoyable hike. We've slowed the pace up a little bit too, so we're really hanging out and enjoying. Keeping an eye out for, I think there's a little waterfall rock pool area up here, and if we get there and it looks good, we're probably gonna stop, have lunch, take a swim, really enjoy. Been waiting all trail to find a salamander. We've had a ton of frogs, but no salamanders yet, and Richard spotted them hanging out. They're cool little creatures.
Soaking in the sun.
We made it to the Seward Lean-To, and it's got this big, awesome swimming hole. So we're gonna take probably a pretty extended lunch, and we're just gonna hang out and dry off and relax and just totally enjoy. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this, so. Yo! There we got the man cub in his natural habitat, totally just chilling out. I'm cameling up and then I'm going in. Absolutely. So we're here making lunch. He's making a nice pour over. I got my, actually got some extra couscous, rehydrating. I'm gonna have a miso soup. Some nuts, and that was our swimming hole. We took a really nice swim. We swam over the other side. Went up into the falls, and or not the falls, just where the water ran off the rock, and we sat and let it massage us, and hang out, rest the shoulders, rest the feet. It's a really nice swim, really good spot. Little cloud cover. I washed my shirt out. We got back in the bugs, and there were little bees, so we're all bundled back up again. I'm waiting for stuff to dry. He's good to go. Yeah, beautiful spot for lunch. Glad we stopped. Took the nice break. So we're sitting in the Seward Lean-To after just swimming. We were hanging out on the rocks, and the sky opened up. So we got a nice steady little drizzle going on, and we're talking about what to do. We got to push to shadow clearing anyway, and yeah, we're probably just gonna put on some pack covers and send it. I mean, that's why we brought them all the way out here. Might as well use them. Super pretty though. The bugs died down as soon as the rain hit, so that was wonderful. So we're back on trail, leaving the Seward Lean-To, heading to shadow clearing, and took like a 1.5 to 2 hour break. Swim, lunch. We were gonna pack up and leave, and it started to rain, so we just packed in the lean-to and hung out for a little bit more. So we're gonna do this one in a push. Cooled off definitely since it rained, which is really nice because it was a little toasty coming into the Seward Lean-To. But all right, back on trail, totally fueled up, hydrated, and ready to make a push. So we've come out of some more technical terrain, and we've entered this kind of super cruisy spruce section. So it feels pretty nice to not have super sharp inclines and declines and tight windy trails. Feels good on the legs. So we've been walking through a lot of low overgrowth on the trail, and since it rained, it's all soaking wet. This is mellow, but the section we just went through, the whole trail is covered by small pines and small shrubs. So trail's nice. It's just definitely wet. So we've just reached the Cold River Lean-To number 3. And we got the suspension bridge behind us. We're gonna take a quick pack drop, water filter, yeah, and then cook on in some direction. We haven't totally made up our minds yet, but we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But we're doing pretty good. Lake Placid's 24 back north, and Long Lake's 13.2 south, and then there's an alternate loop, Cold River Horse Trail. So we're gonna decide what we're gonna do. We're totally up in the air and flexible, which has kind of been super nice. So, all right, we'll check back in later. So we're back on the Cold River Suspension Bridge. It's a super cool bridge. It's all graded, so you can see straight down into the river. Super bouncy. The view is some of the best on this trail right here. So checking it out. We're gonna filter some water and then yeah, back on trail. Show you the view real quick. This is downstream. There's actually Cold River Lean-To number 4. It's straight back off in the head of the river and looks up. There's the trail south. And that's the view up north. Up Cold River. Really wonderful. Really beautiful.